the relentless pursuit. Adrian Santiago lived for his work. As a software developer, he took on every project, stayed late, and skipped breaks. His phone never stopped buzzing. Bosses, clients, and deadlines ruled his life. At first, it felt like ambition, but over time, it consumed him. Invitations from family and friends were declined. His sister's graduation? He sent money. His best friend's wedding? He canceled last minute. Life became a cycle. Wake up, work, sleep, repeat. To the missed moments. One evening, his mother called. Anak, kailan ka ba uuwi? We miss you. Soon, Ma. I'm just busy. Adrian replied, barely listening as he typed an email. Your father is getting old. I know, Ma. I'll visit soon. But soon never came. His younger brother Miguel messaged him. Miguel, Kuya, Dad's birthday is next week. You coming? Adrian, I'll try, but I can't promise. Miguel, you missed his last 3 birthdays. Guilt crept in, but work always came first. 3. The breaking point. One night, Adrian was deep in coding when his phone rang. He ignored it, but it rang again. It was Miguel. Kuya, si Papa. He collapsed. His heart pounded as he rushed to the hospital. When he arrived, his mother sat in the waiting area, eyes red. You weren't there, she whispered. Miguel shook his head. He was asking for you, Kuya, but as always, you were too busy. Adrian felt the weight of his choices crushing him. 4. The wake-up call. His father survived, but the doctor's words haunted him. Stress and exhaustion contributed to the collapse. He needs rest and his family. That night, Adrian stared at his laptop. He had spent years working for a future he never got to enjoy. He had money, but what was the point if he had no one to share it with? For the first time in years, he closed his laptop early. The next morning, he emailed his boss and requested time off. Then he packed his bags and went home. 5. Learning to live again. At home, Adrian noticed the wrinkles on his father's face. He hugged his mother longer than usual. He sat with Miguel and listened. Really listened. For the first time in years. At first, it felt strange to have time. But then he realized he had been so focused on proving his worth that he forgot his worth was never tied to work. He set boundaries, turning off his phone during dinner, declining projects that stole his time, and learning to say no. For the first time in years, Adrian felt something new. Peace. 6. The true definition of success. One evening, as he watched his family laugh around the dinner table, he realized success wasn't about money, promotions, or endless work. It was about being present, having people who love you, and loving yourself enough to know when to stop. Adrian still worked hard, but now he worked with balance. And for the first time in his life, he finally understood. Self-love wasn't about achieving more. It was about knowing when you already have enough